Hello everyone. Today we're going to show you the proper procedure for starting up a Pure Elements Healthy Home Water System. This procedure is very important to minimize the amount of media and debris that gets into the homeowner's house on the startup phase and over the first couple of weeks as this big system settles in. The first thing you need to do is install the system and connect the plumbing with the inlet and the outlet. And before ever letting any water into the tank, you need to assure that the bypass is in the bypass position with both handles, which are arrows, pointing in toward each other. With this in the proper position and the water onto the house at this time and your drain connected to the proper drain source, you are ready to start the system up. The first thing we will do is we will plug the system in to see where we start with that. The second thing in this procedure is to go ahead and hold the up and down arrows for just enough time for the unit to move into the first cycle of a backwash. Remember, there's no water to this system yet. The next thing we're going to do is touch the up arrow once and advance the system until the display is showing cycle 4 and 6 minutes left to go. At this point in the process, we're going to reach down and unplug the system. The purpose for this is to keep the system stuck in the second cycle of its backwash for the fill mode and the beginning of the process. In this position now, we're going to go ahead and open the inlet valve, which is the right-hand valve, halfway. You're going to hear water rushing into the system and out the drain to your drain source. We're going to go ahead and stand back and let this process take place for about 3 or 4 minutes until we have a full stream of water to the drain and the water is starting to clear. At 3 to 4 minutes, we're going to go ahead and open the right-hand valve all the way, keeping the left-hand valve closed and protecting the home as we start this system up. Once this is run for about 3 or 4 more minutes, we will then plug the system back into the wall and resume the cycle number 4, which is actually the second cycle in the backwash, and let it play out. It's going to count down from 5 to 4 to 3 to 2 to 1, and then it's going to finish. I'm just going to advance it to show you. So once the cycle C4 has finished, the time of day will again appear on the screen. At this point, we want to go ahead and hold the up and down arrows for 4 seconds. When we hear the motor move, we're going to let go, and this time we're going to run the backwash process and allow it to go until its completion. I'm going to advance it for purposes of the video. It'll go through cycle 1. It'll go through cycle 4. And it will reset and again show you the time of day. That's one time. We're going to do that a second time all the way through. Up and down arrows, 4 seconds. Step away from the machine and let it run through its 16-minute process on its own. Again, I am advancing it for purposes of this video. So at this point, we have been through our initial startup and 2 complete dual cycle backwashes before we have ever opened the line to the house. At this time, we can now open the line to the house, which is the left-hand valve. This system is now in service and online for the homeowner. The next step is to go to the closest faucet sink hose bib and run water for 3 to 5 minutes to make sure that it's clear with the valves in the online position. Last but not least, we need to set the time on this unit. So to reset the time, you simply hold the set button until the hour begins to flash. You then use the up arrow or down arrow to change the hours, paying attention to the PM arrow in the right hand corner. In this case, it's closer to 3:59. You then tap the set button one more time until the minutes are flashing and take them up or down to the desired number, and then push the set button again, and you are completely done. Your time is set and the time display is solid. Once you've had the system online and you've flushed water through a faucet or a hose bib in the house, you've set the time of day and checked your programming, and you're getting ready to leave if you're an installer, or if you're a homeowner, you want to one more time tap the up and down arrow. And so if you see that, that is a toggle. So you want to tap them and leave it so that the arrow is flashing in the upper left hand corner. And last but not least, right when you're leaving, go ahead and hold these up and down arrows for 4 seconds. Start a third full backwash, and you can go ahead and leave or leave the room. The system will complete the 16-minute backwash and reset itself. This flashing arrow in the upper corner means it will do it one more time at the designated backwash time coming up, which is generally 2 a.m. So that will have given it 4 backwashes and helped to settle this system in and minimize any inconvenience to the homeowner from debris or anything getting into their water lines. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to call us with any questions.